Hey guys, can you hear me all right? Okay, cool. I will try it now with both. Maybe I put it while I'm producing just on my internal sound card so you can listen what I'm doing. I'm just gonna set up the project as I would normally and just start a track as I would normally, and I will give it for free to everybody afterwards, the project. So Hank is there. I think he told me. Some people told me that they're gonna come. No, I don't know if you can hear me yet. I hope so. No, nothing is scheduled for France, unfortunately. Mais je parle français. Je parle très bien français. Everybody in my family speaks French. My From the smallest ones, basically. My small sister, my small brother even speak better French than me, but everybody speaks French in my family. My mother grew up in France, and I was there as a kid every day. Every year, sorry. I'm really getting tired. Hmm. What I might gonna do is just leave the stream on YouTube running as well. Yeah. And feel free to ask me anything, of course. As always, the stream will start now in 12 minutes. Exactly. Yeah. I'm actually gonna wait until I set the project up because I said it. I have to do it by plan. I have to work more by plan. I'm a person who is always just like doing stuff. Yeah. No, I didn't had time already to listen to it, but yeah, I think you just like. No, I didn't have time yet, but I can listen right now, of course. Um, I'm gonna do it. Why not? We have still 12 minutes time, so I can listen to it right here, right now. How do I share the link of the stream? Yeah, cool. Send me the link here. That makes things easier. How do I share the link of the stream? Does anyone know? Because there I only have like dashboard. Hmm. Okay, now it's 11 minutes until we start. 11 minutes until we start. I have the weird feeling, yeah. The thing is, as soon as I'm gonna start, I'm gonna actually deactivate the microphone. The reason for that is simply that I have to work on the speakers. I don't want to work only on my headphones. My big headphones, my favorite headphones, unfortunately broke. And I'm a poor artist, as you know, so I couldn't just buy new ones. So now I'm actually also in my studio using those tiny little headphones. Ridiculous size. They look ridiculous, but those are of the best headphones in the world. Those are under the 10 best headphones in the world. Cost point 35 euros, love those. And yeah, you can use them in studio, but I don't want to. I want to work properly, so for the time being I'm just like gonna, not talk so much when I start to produce and just like set everything up. And what am I gonna do? Hey guys, first of all, what BPM? So you guys can, everybody just like paste what he wants. Like if you want 200, you say it. Ich voll krass live, Alter. Super krass live. Yeah, somebody, somebody bought a track from 2011, I think, just right now. I uploaded them today, and I'm like happy. That's you people's bought because, yeah, I live from this, so every little money that you spend for music on my Bandcamp goes to food or rent or insurance or stuff like this. Okay, yeah, you can send it to my private one, or we'll just go quickly to my artist one. How many minutes? 9 minutes until we start. So, let's see. Last time I remember when I started to work on the virus, people, the amount of people who were watching were increasing. 160 BPM is a nice vote. The track which I was just like showing in the cell phone, that was 160 BPM, parallel synchronized randomness. Check it out on my Bandcamp. 12 people. So let's see how many people actually remember that I'm streaming today, because I made this little event. I mean, like, I don't put massive effort inside promoting it. Of course, this is basically just for fun. What do I have from this? Really, I mean, I can tell you about my project, and I can tell you about the Patreon thing. Of course, which I mentioned before, but probably you guys are not interested in it. So... So the crazy thing is that everything what I record, I will give to you guys. I hope that you understood. So, okay, 160, 198. I need some more votes for BPM. We still have 7 minutes time. So from those 10 people that are here, just everybody just like paste the BPM. I mean, I do stuff from 0 to fucking infinite BPM. So. How can I avoid it? How can I... How can I avoid it? Oh yeah. How can I... 1 sec. Thanks. How can I avoid it? Oh yeah. How can I... Okay, now you should just have single... 1 sec. Thanks. How can I avoid it? Oh yeah. How can I... Okay, now you should just hear me, basically.
Thanks.
Now you only hear me. Okay. Okay, now you should just hear me. So until I found out the proper routing, we just have to go for it like this. Either or, basically. Okay, now you should just. Man, I would love to smoke one. So until I found out the proper routing, we just have to go for it like this. Either or. We have 5 minutes. Okay, now you should just. Man, I would love to smoke one. So until I found out the proper routing, we just have to go for it like this. Share the stream. I mean, there must be a fucking URL, right? Ah, here, share. And I would love to smoke one. So until I found out the proper routing, we just have to go for it like this. Share the stream. I mean, there must be a fucking URL, right? Ah, here, share. And I would love to smoke one. So until I found out the proper routing, we just have to go for it like this. Share the stream. I mean, there must be a fucking URL, right? Ah, here, share. And I would love to smoke one. So until I found out the proper routing, we just have to go for it like this. Share the stream. I mean, there must be a fucking URL, right? Ah, here, share. And I would love to smoke one. So until I found out the proper routing, we just have to go for it like this. Share the stream. I mean, there must be a fucking URL, right? Facebook. Share. And I would love to. So we have a couple of minutes, but yeah, I'm just gonna start around 8, so like can be 8 in 2 minutes. Facebook. So we have a couple of minutes, but yeah, I'm just gonna start around 8, so like can be 8 as well. In 2 minutes. Facebook. So we have a couple of minutes, but yeah, I'm just gonna start. I was doing stuff all day long as well. Hope that I can concentrate a little bit, but I will just like record all kinds of different sounds, but I want to have it released like all day long this time, so don't expect some melodic stuff. I find it funny because there's always a discrepancy in between the vocal minority, which really wants hardcore aesthetics stuff, and then in the end, if you release music, what really sells is the vocal minority, which really wants hardcore, you get the best feedback from stuff that's actually melodic. You see it even in the first, in the last EP that I was releasing, it was exactly the same minority, and you get the best feedback from stuff that's actually melodic. You see it even in the first, in the last EP that I was releasing, it was exactly the same minority, and you get the best feedback from stuff that's actually melodic. You see it in the first, in the last EP that I was releasing, it was exactly. Sorry guys for the. And you get the best feedback from stuff that's actually melodic. You see it in the first, in the last EP that I was releasing, it was exactly. Sorry guys for the. And you get the best feedback from stuff that's actually melodic. Sorry, that's why. Yeah, sorry guys. I don't know how I can fix this now. Okay. Why is it? Last time it wasn't. Sorry, that's why. Normally, there should be only one. I don't know how I can fix this now. Okay. Why is it? Last time it wasn't. Sorry, that's why. Normally, there should be only one. I don't know how I can fix this now. Okay. Okay. Why is it? Last time it wasn't. Sorry, that's why. Normally, there should be only one. I don't know how I can fix this now. Yes, I don't know. I have to restart the stream, I think. Okay. But I'm asking myself, how is it possible? Because there's only like one thing. Hey guys, I don't know who joined right now, but we're just figuring out the technical point of things. I don't know why I still have that delay. Okay. So no, but I'm asking myself, how is it possible? Okay, I think now it should be alright. There's only like one thing. Hey guys, I don't know who joined right now, but we're just figuring out the technical point of things. I don't know why I still have that delay. Okay. So we have 1959. So now, cool. But I'm asking myself, how is it possible? Okay, I think now it should be alright. There's only like one thing. Okay, hey guys, I don't know who joined right now, but we're just figuring out. I have to mute myself. Everything is working now. So what I'm gonna try out next is actually the sound. So I'm gonna quickly set up my project. You can already like watch a little bit. Gonna put the virus here. Next thing what we're gonna try is if Cubase is working as well, or if we have some bullshit there as well. And keep in mind that I only can do either or, so either talking or Cubase at the moment. So let's get this thing started. Yeah, and I have also the Node modular running. So. I did a lot of stuff today. I concentrated a lot today. So I'm little bit jellyfish in the brain. A little bit. So excuse me if I'm a little bit slow. But possibly that's a good thing. Because then you can actually see and realize what I'm doing. And I'm not doing everything so fast. So first of all, what we're gonna do is a psychedelic track. So it's not gonna be melodic. I'm just gonna record a bunch of crazy sounds, pads and atmospheres and all kinds of stuff. And the BPM you want, but you have to tell me now. One set 198, one set 175. And I'm gonna give the track to you guys. Remember that. I'm gonna give it to you afterwards. Like whatever I did. So don't expect anything extremely special, you know. It's just like a joke. Not a joke, but it's like, it's for fun. I'm gonna give the track to you with all the samples, so if you are interested in basically high-grade sounds, then this might be a good thing. But when I'm starting to work, please immediately give me feedback if the sound and everything is working or not. So first things what I did now is set up my basic project structure, and I'm gonna use a VB1. I know VB1 is pretty overused and everything, but for the sake of just having stuff here fastly when we need it, I'm just gonna put that here. We can change it afterwards. Anyway, this is an open source project. Everybody can participate because I will put the stuff for free online. I don't know, nobody did it ever, I guess. I just came on the idea just came right now. But why not giving it for free to everybody? I don't know. What will happen? People, okay, cool, BPMs are rolling in. Cool. So, I see a lot of, it's interesting. Again, I see a lot of 150, 154. So here's the virus. And through the virus, there's also the other thing is running. So everything what I play, everything what I play here, I can also use the Node modular. Let's make it easy. Und wenn man kein TI hat, dann nimmt man einen anderen Synthesizer halt. Ach so, wegen den Files und so weiter, das ist ja scheißegal. Ich recorde ja alles. I'm recording, he's asking like, and if I'm not having virus TI, then that doesn't matter at all because everything will be in audio. So it doesn't matter which DAW you're using. It doesn't matter which DAW you are using. Or whatever, but you can just use the thing. The interest though is like, okay, it's like 20 people are watching now. Last time we had 50. It was just like a spontaneous thing, but I recorded some sound, so that might be the difference. So now the routing is done. Just to try, yeah. So everything what I play through the synthesizer. will be there. And we're gonna try to not use standard sounds, basically. We're gonna try to avoid stuff like that. We're gonna try to avoid this overused snare. We're gonna try to avoid all that stuff. Okay, we have the VB1 already inside, but this is just for the sake of simplicity. So now it's 25, and I think I'm gonna start any minute with recording. And then I really have to kind of concentrate for it. So we have to set the BPM. I think 180 is reasonable. Yeah, no problem, you are welcome. Just gonna start in a moment. It might be that it's the last time, though. It might be that it's the last time that I'm doing it in this format. It's just not having enough reach, to be honest, but that's our scene, you know, it's like it's small. When I'm playing the synthesizer now, you cannot hear it, right? Correct? So what do we need? We need pads, we need some squelches basically, we need some sounds of all sorts. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I know that's basically how it's supposed to be. Now when I'm gonna change it, how it's supposed to be. Now when I'm gonna change it, how it's supposed to be. Now when I'm gonna change it, how it's supposed to be. Now when I'm gonna change it, now that everything is set up, I'm just gonna start and work a little bit. And you guys can listen to it, but I cannot talk. So just gonna try to concentrate. What do we need? We need an uplifter, we need some pads, we need some squelches, we need some different sounds. Let's get it on. first sound that I recorded, and the guys were asking, yeah, but what is he doing? What is he doing? Or what is he doing? Um, it's really simple. All the stuff what I'm doing is really simple, and I don't have to do a lot of modulations because I do everything with my hands. So I didn't want actually to really comment it, but the thing now is I'm doing a psychedelic track. It means I don't give a fuck about tonality today. I'm also too tired. So let's get a bass line started. That's the next thing what we're gonna do. And as I said, you will get the project afterwards, so all those sounds can be yours if you want. And I have a really funny hairstyle today as well. So let's continue. how I could capture it better in better quality. Right now I'm using voice meter. I don't know if I use a good way or not, but at first we had like those massive delays. At least now it's like halfway running. But if anyone knows about this stuff better than me, Nimai, you know about this stuff, but I don't know, can you specify? No presets. I will just put all the WAV files in the file, and that's already like a big thing, I guess. It's freezing. What time is it actually? 2023. So we still have half an hour time. But now it's clear. Quality is fine. Quality is fine of what? Of the stream or? Okay. I think that was Jaffa from Grapes of Wrath before who was writing. I was so honored that he was writing me a couple of days ago and wrote me about one of my tutorials. I'm actually a big fan of him, like since a long time. And yeah. Okay, should I continue in the same code because I can't really change it? I mean, I have it here. I have the virus here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. So more sounds, or should I do the rhythmics? Okay. Whatever you want. I think more sounds because now we have a bass line. I decided for G, I think. Just spread that out. A little bit of rhythmics maybe, but it's not really as important. I was asking myself, what happens if I just... What happens if I just like put a lot of sounds, like really a lot of sounds, you know? Well, really, it's opposite. I'm such a small fish, and you did the stuff back in the day. I'm talking to Jaffa now, to the guy who is doing Grapes of Wrath. You're a legend. Like compared to me, I'm nothing against this. Like you're old fish, basically. I'm a new boy. Um, yeah. But I was just asking myself, like, okay, what's if you actually just put a lot of sounds? And the people who don't have Cubase, what's the problem with that? You just take the files and load them into Ableton. That's the same. Atmosphere. More atmosphere. I guess the stuff what I did just before was also can kind of... Let's listen to it with the bassline. I didn't... I will swap it back to the other sound in a second. Yeah. Well, what is atmosphere, what is lead, and whatever, it's like, you know, like, it's kind of open. I hope the sound is not too terrible. I don't know. A little bit like, yeah, Jaffa told me that the sound is not good, but it's the best what I can do for now. I will furtherly experiment how to transfer the sound better. But anyway, yeah. And about the project, everybody can use it. I will just like export it to audio files, and then no matter what you're using, even if you're using music maker or anything, thanks, thanks. It's not perfect because it's internal fake routing. Getting the idea, yeah, exactly. It's about that. But anyway, it was also to just get in touch with you guys and see like how many people are interested in it. And it's about the same amount as last time when I didn't announce it, which is funny. So, yeah, 15 minutes left. What should I do? Make a snare? Maybe? Or record some kind of... Or let's see what I have in... But that's not good. So it's no, it's good, of course, that you told me. I want that you guys give me feedback, obviously, to get the most possible out of it. Fucking hell. Like this, my hair doesn't look as ridiculous. Of course, everybody should give me feedback if it's correct or not. Yeah, sometimes it's duplicating, but how's that? I mean, like, why is it, like duplicating at some point and then not? Or normally, you know, like there has to be a source of the duplication. So normally, okay, there has to be like sound coming out of the speakers, and then it's getting picked up from the camera or something. Any tips on a good lead? You probably want that I make a standard FM lead, but yeah. No, 30 people, it's not about that. No, 30 people is decent. I wish there would be more interest because it's for free, okay? So, like, it's quite little interest for that in comparison, you know? But on the other hand, I'm not really, like, explaining in detail what I'm doing. That's why I'm offering also lessons, you know? Yeah, that was also the idea, yeah. Yeah. No, 30 people is theoretically enough. Also, I'm just starting it, so I guess I should do it a couple of times more. And then see how the people react. And also, I'm giving the stuff for free, also the track for free for the people. I don't know, not everybody is a producer, but sometimes it feels like it. I don't know. So what I wanted to show you guys, if you really enjoy this stuff, then support me, please, because the only thing what I don't have is security in my life. I have everything. I am rich, really rich, not in money though. I'm rich in time and rich in the possibility to do what I love and to do what I believe in. So yeah, I put it up this Patreon page. Please check it out, or I will put it out online. It's a little bit stupid. I didn't prepare it properly. I didn't cut the promo video for it, but I'm on it, and I hope that some people support me there, because in the end, you know, I know many people that cannot sustain this for a long time, and I did this now for a long time, a very long time, 9 years, that I'm doing this, or 8 years, and at a certain point, you need to think about like sustainability and stuff like that. So this culture can only exist if there are people supporting it and supporting the artists. Also with money, obviously. So what should I do next? Any idea what I should I do next? Oh, yeah, just for interest's sake. It is most of the time, but sometimes it's like a little bit rough because we live in a scene where people often don't care. I have several organizers that owe me money. Of course, most of the artists do. And it didn't become better in the last years. That's also a thing. Normally, yeah, it can be that I'm surviving. I mean, I'm surviving since many years only on music, but as you can see, I'm like also offering different stuff. I do mastering, I do lessons as well. I try to expand it a little bit. I did the workshops. By the way, guys, is anyone interested in a workshop? Again, I did two. And if anyone has interest in a workshop from the German people, yeah, only the scene is, in this case, for me, for my perception, actually becoming a little bit worse. And in general, yes, most of the time I can survive, but I did two already. I did two workshops. I can survive, but it's not easy. And sometimes it's really hard if somebody is like canceling 10 days before. I had this like on New Year's Eve for no good reason. They canceled me from Odyssey on the Odyssey party. Then suddenly from your small amount of money, there is like 700 euro missing or 1,000 euro missing. Then there is this rowdy guy who's doing Forgotten Universe, who is like happily running around playing gigs, you know, and having fun while owing me money. And I see him all the time online, you know, like, and he's just like not paying, not answering, not doing anything. So those people make it especially hard. And then in general, you will never get rich from making psytrance music. That's a fact. If you want to get rich from making psytrance music, get the fuck out of here, because forget it. I can't survive, but I want a little bit of security, and I hope that some people are interested in supporting me. It's, you know, like only with $1 of each of my fans every month. Imagine what that would be. That would be $20,000 if we take the Facebook fans. Okay. Okay. Let's say only 25%. So how much is that? Yeah, not even would proc. Let's say 25% of my Facebook fans. Let's take 20,000. 25%, 5,000, okay? 5,000 people would pay $1 a month. Then I would easily be able to survive and even more. But yeah, so this is the whole idea behind Patreon, is to actually have that. Hey, everybody, please tell me, what should I continue next? I mean, it's our project in the end. Everybody can work after it, on it. So, should I do the snare? Yeah, I know. Do whatever you want. Do make some music. Make something. Make something. Make something. So I'm gonna take something. No, 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 no. Yeah, kind of. It's not really like that. It's not really like that. No, it's not really like that. Even progressive psytrance is kind of a shithole. Like everything is so blown up, you know, so the people expect much more from it. But yeah, there's much more money. Often you will never see that as an artist. Some melody. Bro, we're not doing a melodic track today. Sorry. And yeah. In the end, if I don't find a way to sustainably finance myself, then I have to think to branch out into other businesses. Because I did this now for like almost a decade. And it's really nice. I'm not complaining. But yeah, it has to be sustainable. So if everybody of you just would give €1 or $1, you know, then I could do what I'm doing forever. But yeah, I understand that everybody has his own problems, and you know, of course, why would I give this dirt bag €1 of my money? Well, I tell you what, because I give you unreleased tracks and access to all my work, to samples, to all that stuff. This is the whole idea. That's the ingenious idea behind Patreon, is that the people who pay actually get stuff from it. And I'm gonna do it like this. Anyway, like labels, all this stuff is dead. Album doesn't matter anymore. Label doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters anymore. The only thing what matters, then do it. Go to my Patreon. Please, then do it. Um, I'm gonna announce the link and then I'm right now at 24-bit, recording at 24-bit for one Jaffa. I'm also doing slow stuff, by the way. Like I'm also like was working on a slower project. I don't know if you knew, Jaffa. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna launch my Patreon right now, live with you guys. Okay? I didn't launch it yet, but I'm gonna do it right now. The video I recorded it today. In the video I explain what it is, and I can explain you quickly one more time. It's basically you can pay, and the more you pay, the more I will give you. Means if you are paying $1, you will get, for example, access to my Patreon only Facebook group. This is where we are gonna talk and everything. Access to early works and legacy tracks from 2008 to 2017. I have literally hundreds of tracks. I'm not even shitting you, okay? I'm literally having hundreds of tracks. But I was like having like a psychic blockage of not sharing my stuff because sometimes I was not really sure about it. But it's really weird. What goes on in an artist's mind is really weird and sometimes hard. So for $1 you get already access to all this and one track for free per month. And for $5 you get more. You get 5 samples per month. I'm thinking about the rewards and you can tell me what you think is a good thing to get rewards. What do you want? Do you want samples? Do you want artworks? Do you want what do you want? So I'm gonna click launch here. You just launched. So it's patreon.com/Parandroid. Hey, it's not. It's not. One second, my brain. I told you I was concentrating so much today. It's not under the same name. It's called 13 Monkeys, and I'm working on it now. You can look on SoundCloud for Unspectacular Spacecraft. Search for that on SoundCloud. I did a track there. This was the first track I did with this project, and I did like a couple of tracks. So everybody, Patreon/Parandroid. If everybody of you would give me like $1 or $5 or more, then it would make my life a lot easier, of course. I mean, I'm not forcing you to do it. I can totally understand that everybody has its stuff, and some people of you really don't care about me enough, and I totally respect it and understand it. But those people who can give €1 per month or something like that, please do, because it makes my life a whole lot more secure. It's not really funny to not know how to pay your next rent. And I'm really like sometimes living on the edge. Sometimes I'm living on the edge, unfortunately. It's a cowboy life and it's what I chose, so kind of can't complain. Yeah, I don't know if you still make music, Jaffa, but maybe one day we can work on something together. It would be my honor to do something in 145, 150, whatever. I'm open. I'm not like many other artists. I was once, but it changed. I was like changing and opening up, and it's much more nice to be actually open and to enjoy a lot of different things and to not judge stuff, to just enjoy stuff is the most amazing thing what you can do actually with music, is just to enjoy it and just to listen to it without judging it. Most of the people have this problem that they are judging it constantly. So if you support me, it would be great. If not, then not. But I try everything, and yes, of course we meet in the middle. Um, I'm not scared to fail. That's something I learned in my life. Yeah, exactly, kind of. For me, it's also like that. I learned in my life that I shouldn't be scared of failing, you know, like everything is a process of learning. So I do whatever comes in my mind, whatever, and this is the best state of mind that you can have, is actually to just like be open and follow any idea and not like think about what other people might think about it, you know, like that totally destroys genuine artistic things, basically. So now 1 hour is over. I hope that you guys enjoyed it a little bit. I was a little bit tired today, or I'm still a little bit tired. Um, as I said, I'm gonna share all the sounds that I do. It's a very basic start, but maybe you can do something with it. Lots of producers will probably criticize you for doing the stream, but why? Why is sharing a bad thing? I mean, I know probably, but people always criticize me for any kind of things, you know. It's like people always find something to criticize you. So what is it that is the bad thing here? That I show you how to do music or how I do it basically? There is no how to do music. There are so many ways of doing music. It's such a complex, etheric thing. It's untouchable. So why would they be criticizing me for doing this? I'm just a small artist. Nobody really cares about me anyway. You know, like there's other stuff. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah. No, there is no mystical stuff about making psytrance, like producing it or something. Of course, there's. It's really deep and really personal. The people who do it are obviously involved in what they are doing, and it's a very emotional thing. But on the other hand, it's not a secret. It's music, and yeah, we have to get away from this mindset. We have to start sharing until a certain degree, because yeah, on one hand you have to share, on the other hand you have to survive if you really put a lot of time in it. And I put it a lot of time in it. So yes. But I think sharing is great, much greater than keeping everything for myself. So I'm sitting on 500 tracks, and no, it's worth nothing. I mean, I will have to put in my testimony, or is it called testimony? The paper which I write for when I die, because one day I will die, if you didn't know. um, I will have to put something that my music should be released afterwards, everything. Or something. Wait, let me check what's actually going on here. Oh, 1 second. I will continue making a little bit more music. So what do you guys think? You enjoyed it? Should I do it again? Should I do it like monthly? Tell me. Tell me something. Yeah. Uh, okay, people are leaving already. Okay. Yeah. And next up is Australia for me. I'm excited to go there. It's the last continent for me that I am gonna visit. Yes. Okay, there are some people. So all those people, as I said, if everybody of you gives €1 right now to my Patreon, then I'm gonna do it for sure. You know, then I'm gonna do it for sure. If I see that the people really enjoy it, and if I see that there is a little bit engagement, maybe I should. Yeah, I should think about a good name and everything. Yeah. My big problem in my life is that I'm terribly unorganized. I'm so unorganized. I don't know what I can do against it, but I'm really unorganized. Like, seriously, it's the biggest problem in my life. And it's in my family. My father has this problem, and my grandfather even has this problem. Yeah, he was an artist too, and he had an assistant who was doing his paperwork. Huh. Link to my Patreon. My Patreon is Patreon/Parandroid. I'm really eager to see like how the people react to the Patreon. The Patreon is not ready yet completely. I just launched it in front of your eyes basically 5 minutes ago. Um, and about the reward system, please guys, tell me, what do you think is a great reward? Unreleased tracks, sample packs, artworks are my ideas. Patreon only chat. A chat where we only, the people who support me on Patreon and me, are together. What else can we do? I mean, what else can I give you? Early access footage. I can, yeah, think about what I could do. Also, I could spend some money. Let's say if I would make some. Imagine if if I launched a Patreon and the thing spreads a little because you guys help me a little bit with it and you spread the word a little bit, you share it a little bit, you tell your friends and you give a little bit of money. €2, €3, €1, doesn't matter. And the thing reaches a little amount. Let's say I make 500 on Patreon. Then I could say, okay, from those 500 I take €50 and put it into something. Like, for example, I am a person who grew up with dogs. I have problems with people, but I love dogs. And I have a great connections to dogs. So I would maybe give something back to an organization who is like doing something for street dogs. Because I always treat street dogs wherever I go. I treat them, I clean them, I give them food, whatever. I could also imagine to spend something for children, but for this, first of all, I have to make some on it. But I was thinking about it. Or from every 10 euros that are pledged on Patreon, I will use money to plant a tree. So the more money gets pledged, I plant a tree. Meet and greet on autograph. Yeah, I would do that. I would seriously do that for those few people that are interested. Yes, I would do everything. Cool. Karen was writing me a message. Trees and puppies. Trees and puppies are amazing, isn't it? But like, okay, I was like thinking like people or trees and puppies, and yeah, trees and puppies, right? No, seriously, I'm like such a big fan of dogs, and I couldn't have a dog in the last years, but my girlfriend is coming soon. And then I'm gonna be together with my girlfriend, living with her again, and I'm gonna have the possibility to have a dog again. And this is like one of my biggest dreams. Or biggest things for me to be happy is to have a dog. Uh, yeah, that's a big part for me. So about rewards, I don't know if there's anybody pledging from you, but if you would pledge, okay, let's just say hypothetically, if you would pledge, then what did you want in return? Let's say if you give 10 euros, what would you want in return? This is my question to you. I don't know if you want to answer or not, but yeah. Here, I'm gonna call the stream Parandroid Uncut. Yeah, so snare I have, a kick and bass line I made, a very quick one, so basically I could export this and give this to you. Thanks, bro. I will take care of the doggos, promise. Promise will take care of the doggos if the money reaches a certain amount. But at the moment, you know, like, I'm really living on the bare minimum. Oops. Hey guys on Facebook, I'm still here on YouTube. If you want to join in, go to YouTube and then Parandroid. There is a chat going on. We're having a conversation about stuff. I was launching my Patreon. So join in. I'm gonna do some music as well. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, 30 people watching. Okay, now it's 10 past 9. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do this, what I'm doing now, possibly exclusively only for the people who pledge. And maybe once a month for everybody, and the rest of the time actually for my Patreons, if there are some. Let's see if there are some. I mean, might be that there is like zero, nobody pledging, but I hope that's not the case. Let's see, I also have like hundreds of artworks, like literally hundreds of artworks. So I could give them away. I really could give them away as well. Okay, people are saying that they love the live stream and that they are giving €1. That's nice. €1, you know, like if I pass by a musician, it's kind of a thing. I always give them a little bit. Like I'm talking about street musicians. Gonna make another group here. Well, I think what is important for the live stream is that I do it like steady. You know, not only do it one time, but do it many times, I guess. There was also a project, what I was thinking about is like basically to go 1 month live, the full month. Imagine that. I was experiencing some really wicked crazy shit in the last years. So I imagine like if I would have been live all the time, oh my god, that would have been the most crazy art project ever. Ever. So what is if I would do that? Like if I'm traveling and I'm live all the time, just as an art project. But I was thinking to do that, but totally away from all my regular things. Not Parandroid. I'm not gonna let you guys know about it. So maybe I'm doing it already. So the idea is really to basically really have constant flow of information, constantly record everything what you see, everything where you go. Imagine if you're touring, you meet a lot of people, every time you have it just with you, but nobody knows it. It's absolutely anonymous. So I'm not going to post it on my Facebook. I'm not going to put it on my Facebook artist page. I'm not going to put it anywhere concerned with my private or professional stuff. I'm going to put it in a new place in the internet and basically be completely anonymous while doing it. That was just an idea. Stupid idea, I guess. Yeah, of course, people could pay me for certain topics. only 10 days then I'm flying a shitload of time. I think like a ridiculous amount of time again. Like 30 hours or something. Is there anyone watching from Italy, by the way? Is there anyone watching from Italy? No, I guess not. Yeah, but not for faster stuff in South Africa, right? I mean, it's really psytrance. I never got invited to South Africa. It's one of the places I never got invited to. I got invited to a lot of different places on the globe. A lot of world countries like Guatemala, Mexico, Costa Rica, or obviously India. A lot of times, almost 10 times. I think 10 times in 3 years, which is ridiculous. Until the moment when when I was writing, I had a really bad day and I was writing my fruit salad tastes like onion and people were freaking out. Like it was like really like a big deal. They really felt offended by it. And I'm a big lover of Indian food compared to many other European producers. But yeah, I never have been to South Africa, which is surprising. I would like to see it. It's the country of interesting things. Let's say like that. And I even have some friends who are living there. Funnily, German people and one friend of mine from Spain. Weird. Yeah. But I never have been there. I heard that it's amazingly beautiful. But now, first of all, next thing what's gonna happen is Australia anti-gravity. Wait, I'm gonna show you. That's this one. One sec. Here, like some really cool people. It's a small party, of course. 2 hours from Sydney, 3D mapping, all kinds of stuff. And I am playing, Jabo is playing, and well, this other dude is playing, Insector is playing. Pump It Up. And Airi from Switzerland, which is amazing that he's playing. Me and Insector together. Faribi Jalebi, which is a local basically. A Xenon Records artist, which I also enjoy sometimes to listen to that stuff. So if you might ever be in Australia for whatever reason, come and join. I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna stay extra. Originally, I had a second gig. This got cancelled. This is what I mean, you know, about security and all. Security is just not there. And I'm really looking forward to this. And it's so sad. I have this drone, okay? I don't know if you noticed. I'm like fucking going crazy on the drone. Sorry that I know you came to watch music now. I'm talking about a fucking drone. And I was flying to Brazil and losing the fucking camera stabilization system on the airport because they made me big stress, okay? like the security control. And then I lost the fucking thing. Now it's useless and I can't fucking record, so I have to get one new. If there is any Italian person here in the chat, please write me, preferably from Rome. Yeah. So now viewer count is also like is decreasing. One more time for the people that missed it. I'm gonna stop in a couple of minutes. You guys can hang out with me a little bit more, talk with me a little bit more if you guys want. I know it was like kind of unspectacular as usual what I did on the stream. Just recording 2 lines. I still hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna share it with you. But first I'm gonna export it so that everybody can use it. This is not, regardless of DAW. Have you purchased the... Yeah, of course. And I purchased the waves. So the next thing, if people are gonna support me right now, I cannot even afford to buy a new table. I have here this old wooden plank basically as table, and it's really unsexy, and I'm starting to do this mastering studio. I'm like, I know I will sound ridiculously arrogant now, but I'm pretty good at mastering. I know this from some people that I worked for. The thing is, if you start this, of course nobody trusts you, and it's normal, you know, like why would anybody trust me? It's not really a mastering engineer, blah blah. You will wonder I'm actually better than some mastering engineers where you pay a lot more money. But at first it's hard to start a business like that. So really important is how you present yourself. I need a proper table. This would be my next investment, I guess. It's really cheap. I built everything on my own. Everything what you see around here in my studio, also I built it by myself. And I'm gonna do the same with my table. So basically the show is over. The show is not over. I'm still here talking with you. €1 is not expensive, so give €5. Really, if you can give a little bit more than €1 in Patreon, then do it. This is also a concept that is, you know, if you're not gonna support it, it's not gonna work. If there's like, I don't know, maybe like €3.50 coming, in the end I have to think about like, okay, can I sustain as a music producer or not? I could do it until now. But the question is, can I do it in the future as well? Only with your help, of course. And yeah, I try to give as much as I can. I try to change my way of distributing my work to you guys. Because there was a big problem in the last years with that. And that was also because of political reasons in the scene. You know, like when I came to Noise Poison Records, for example, I was told, oh, now you're here and you are not allowed to give anyone your music. I was like really getting kind of psychopath with this not sharing. And now you saw in the last days I was like uploading some tracks. Also, I'm thinking about like the Dawn of Man. Okay, maybe some people are interested in the Dawn of Man, but it's a handful. It's not such a big amount. So how you do this? Crowdfunding is a possibility. And the funny thing with crowdfunding, do you know what I find funny? People are giving money to people that do not so great things, you know, like just playing video games, and they receive a lot of money via crowdfunding. And I respect it. I know this is also hard work. But then there is a person like me who basically devotes his life to something. So I think I'm entitled to also have stuff like Patreon and crowdfunding going on without feeling ashamed for it. I really don't. I worked so much. I mean, I worked until my body collapsed. I'm always doing that. It's not a good thing. When I was younger, I was painting and drawing a lot, and I was literally doing it until my hand bleeded. Yeah. And I did the same with many other things. Like I was doing acrobatics, and I also did it until my hand started to bleed, and I was enjoying it. So obsessive might be the right word. And obsession, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's kind of me. Yeah. How could I promote the Patreon thing? Maybe you guys can help me. Now we have like 30 people here. That's a relatively small amount of people, but if those 30 people maybe think about telling their other friends that hey, there's this producer, he makes pretty cool stuff. If we all just give like $1, then he could like survive easily without like fearing the next month. So it's all about this. Will people help me spreading it or not? For the people on Facebook, it's Patreon/Parandroid. You can submit to the cause there. Should I record one more sound? The first sound which I recorded today was quite nice, I think. Then the second one I came into a mode of, I don't know, like, showing, not really working. And I really need to work comfortably. I think I will do it again in a couple of days, the stream. And we'll do it more extended and maybe not talk and only do music. But now I'm feeling like talking to nobody. Nobody's responding here at the moment. But anyway, we're long overdue. It's now like 1.5 hours. I'm 1 hour and 40 minutes online. So I planned 1 hour originally. Yeah. How many of you guys are from Europe? Okay, everybody's like already doing something else. Ah, Iran. Ah, I know you. I was in your home eating chiköfte, man. Erfan. Yeah. You know that I'm gonna marry Sarvi in a couple of days. Yeah, nice to see you too, bro. Really nice to see you. Not see you, I only see your name. Yeah, so soon I'm gonna have Iranian people in my family. I love the Iranian people. I like, and also nobody like. My father also said like when I told him like I'm with an Iranian girl, he said like, really? Cool. I never had any problem in my life with the Iranian. The Iranian people have a really good reputation. Okay, now Yeah, so now the view count is decreasing. Let's go back to work. Is the sound quality somewhat sustainable like this, or is it terrible if it comes from the camera? I think it's terrible, I guess. But it's like kind of more chilled for me to work like this. It's weird. I think like the regular Facebook might be like a really good way to stream because people are just like, you know, like dropping in like that there anyway all the time on Facebook. I wish I could, maybe I sound is okay. So maybe we go a little bit into the macro, but I'm so lazy today. It's 21:29. Yeah, so my idea was originally to really have a lot of sounds going on. Okay, and let's cut that bass line like really low. Lower than you're maybe used. Okay, let's do something. And the dual stream, it's not so easy to do it, to be honest, guys. That's the problem. It's not, yeah. It's actually possible to do it. I found a way to do it, which is really crazy. I invented it basically, or figured it out, not invented it. Let's not be too overwhelming. My idea was to basically stream it out, put it in the dual stream, take my laptop, stream the whole thing again to a third. Yeah, but yeah, this is the only way that it's possible that this echo is coming. But when I go here, oh man, yeah. So here I deactivated the microphone in here in this internal mixer. So here you have only the virus kind of. Yeah, the technical aspect of it. We have to figure it out. It's kind of new stuff for me, the streaming. I didn't do it so much yet. Um, I have to do some test runs. Last time the test run was actually running really, really good. So I thought that today is no problem. Okay, on Facebook nobody's really interested, I see. 10 people. Um, if somebody knows about the stuff, I will talk to Nima Apollyon about it. So about the dual Twitch, my idea to quickly render it. Yeah, so two people stream, okay, from two different streaming things, and then it goes to multi-Twitch, and then this multi-Twitch gets streamed with a third PC, and this third Twitch, basically, is then getting streamed onto a website, and under the website you have a chat, but this is only theoretical. I don't know if it's really working or not. Just idea. So viewer count keeps decreasing anyway. In this case, because you need a broadcasting encoding device, basically like OBS or something. What I'm using right now is this thing, OBS, which is actually streaming the shit. But TeamViewer is amazing, of course. But I don't know if it could be, yeah, for the private Patreon streams, for the people who are pledging, and if this is the case, and I'm doing those private streams, then I would maybe even use TeamViewer. Actually, I had like a couple of ideas with TeamViewer. I was surprised how well this is working, how direct this is working, how latency free this seems to be working and everything. Pretty cool. Yeah. People on Facebook, come over to YouTube if you want. YouTube, just look for Parandroid and then you're gonna find it. Yeah, I'm talking to you, people on Facebook. So now that they know that I'm watching them, they feel like they're shy. Okay. I was just doing something really simple. You are talking about the very first sound. Let's have a listen to it, okay? Let's have a listen to the sound. Then I can tell you better what I did, but I remember what I did. It was wavetable and then like the usual stuff. Yeah, basically also the best sound. It was, I think it was this sound. I was using a lot of the virus too much. Actually, I should put it away. And not using the G1 so much, which I have here, and I love the sound. Wait. This now is the G1. So it's kind of the opposite. But I don't have the G2, unfortunately. I have the G1. Let's record something with the G1. Why not? But let's check. I have to go to... Every time when I do it with the inputs, with the virus, every time I do it, I have to figure it out again. I have to do a YouTube video on that to remember it once and for all. So it's inputs, input mode, dynamic, step. Yeah, but what I want to do is actually run it through the virus effects right now, what I normally do. Inputs, yeah, exactly. Input. Wait, I think I have to like reset the virus. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it needs effects, exactly. And I know I'm always fiddling around with the settings. It's like static, if I remember, or is it dynamic? Because right now there are no effects on it. You know, like there's only the okay, surround inputs. It can be only this. Okay, no, it can be only this. Normally, the inputs, where have they been? I think. Yeah, always have to set it up again. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not getting it right now. I don't know. I'm sorry, but I always have to do it, and I'm always like doing stuff until the moment when it works. Then it works. But there's only like the inputs. You have sensitivity, boost, input through, and then on the other page, on the edit page, you have input mode, static or dynamic, and that's basically it. That's like... I'm gonna record it anyway. And then I can still put stuff on it. Wait, first. Don't know why I can't record it right now, but okay. Maybe I messed up the setup. Ah no, it actually recorded all the stuff. It's just like so tiny. Okay. I was asking myself, what happens if you put 20 different sounds on top of each other? Okay, this time I didn't care about tonality. But what happens when I do this? Am I gonna sound like Tchaikovsky? If I put 20 sounds on top of each other, which are like basically harmonic to each other and like thought out harmonically, not just like random pitch modulations or anything like that. Would be interesting to find out. So now I even have like this little Nord sound. I'm gonna give that shit to you guys, just that you know, so that you know. Let's see what you're doing with it. Let's do some sound design kind of thing. Okay. Let's do a folder here. And I'm gonna just concentrate on that folder. I'm just gonna put different sounds in here. At what dB am I keeping kick and bass right now? I was doing it really quickly, just like dropping it in, not like really setting it. So. Minus 11.6. I'm keeping the kick right now, but it was like pretty fairly quick and fairly random. actually like the bass line when it's like cut it so low. Okay. Let's do something here just with samples, okay. Just gonna design some audio here. No, not at all. I'm always telling everybody to keep the master clean. Nothing. I'm not even using analyzers or such. Well, okay, the stuff what is already there. In the FAB filter I'm using, but no, I prefer to have everything clean, and I tell everyone to keep everything clean. And there are different ways some people do it. Do you put stuff there? Because I think it's not helpful. I do all the stuff afterwards. I export it and then I put limiters and such. So how do you do it? Why do I put ProQ on master? I didn't put ProQ on master. I just told you I put nothing on my master. My master is clean as long as I'm working. Ah, why not pro? Because it's stupid. Yeah, I mean, I do that totally, but I do it in a separate step, Jaffa. I do it like I work, and then when I'm done, I do the mastering. If you want, we can talk about it in private, and I can tell you what I'm doing. There, it's basically four steps. It's equalization, compression, stereo, and overtone. The idea what you have is very, 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 very not a good idea. It's not a good idea, Sahasrara, with the low cut on the master. I mean, you do that. You do that. You do always when you master, okay? Let's pretend that this is the master out. You always do, as a mastering engineer, what you always do as the first step is you take something and make a very distinct low cut. It's a DC offset removal. And this is mainly for the reason that the compressors, which come after in the row, don't work with inaudible frequencies. But the idea to not do low cuts and to do it all in the end is as stupid as to do low cuts all the time without regarding if the sound actually needs it, because you only do a low cut if it's needed, and people are do it mechanically. And even if I work, people might think that I do it mechanically, but I'm actually not doing it mechanically. I decide if it's necessary, and if it's necessary, I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'm not doing it, because it's better if sound is sounding natural instead of not natural. So less is more. This is the thing, what many people don't understand. Okay. Oh my god. So when do you guys think, when should I do my next live stream? Do you have any idea? And how are we gonna do it with the project? I'm just gonna spurt it out, you know, you do whatever you want with it. I make a sense-based link. Sundays are good. Yeah, I guess so. This is why I did it on Sunday, but in the end, you know, like then there next Sunday, so every week. Wait, let me see. Next Sunday is which date? Yeah, obviously this 22nd. I hope that I can do it because it's like just a couple of days before I fly to Australia. I hope that I can do it. But I will try. I think once a week is cool. But let's see what happens with the Patreon. As I said, I'm really like thinking about doing it for patrons only. Why do you think Twitch is better than YouTube? And yeah, as I said, I'm gonna release my Patreon thing, and please help me by sharing it and telling your friends. It's the only way that thing can work. I'm the only person who is doing it. You know, it's shit. You guys have to help me with this stuff. In general, what do you guys think? Do you think the scene decreased in the last years, or increased, or what happened? I see myself as psytrance producer, by the way. Before there was the question if I see myself as high-tech producer or as dark side producer. And you know what? None of the both. I am like a producer of psychedelic music. And other music. And not psychedelic music too, sometimes. If I feel like it. So, yeah. I'm literally smoking my last weed. And I don't give a shit. Okay, yeah. You mean smoother from the technical aspect, I guess. Come to my house, man. Dude, where are you? You come to my house. Well, how about that? Gonna eat some nice Iranian rice and pistachio. Yeah, you know about that. The streaming is basically the same. It's all about the settings of the encoding and everything. Still in Istanbul. What's happening with Turkey, dude? What the fuck is happening with Turkey? It's one of the countries that I really love because if you go to a country for several times, Turkey I was around 7, 8 times in a couple of years only. You start to really love the people and really start to attach to the place. And I have really much fear about Turkey. But in the end, I only see what I see, you know, I see what I see in the internet. I see there's like crazy policemen shooting people. And it's not the Turkey that I know. Also, are there any parties happening, man? Nothing. You know, and even scary now to do a party there because of fucking terror. You know, like I wouldn't know if like you know, it's like actually like Turkey is full on terror in the last year. It's I'm not joking, man. It was a lot of terror attacks there. If you see the chart, all over the fucking country. Everyone, you want to kill us here? Yes. What the fuck? But how about the people? Do the people still feel? Is it still the same vibe? Is it still the same vibe? When I was there, I always liked Turkey and I saw it as a friendly place. And now I'm like a little bit scared by the stuff that I see. But I always try to not trust the media and better listen to people, actual people. Okay. You see? And I can't really, you know, like, yeah. I wouldn't want to do it right now as a party organizer in Turkey. Wouldn't want to do a party right now. And Rahul, you're from India, correct? India is a place. Don't confuse the Indian scene with the rest of the world, please, okay? Because the Indian scene is going a very specific way. It's going a very specific path. And it has not necessarily anything to do with the rest of the world. It's like there's this little bubble, and this is the Indian psytrance scene. And this is a different bubble than the rest of the psytrance scene. India never has been and never will be the place where things get decided about music or where music is going. It's, to be very honest with you, always a little bit behind. Look at Goa. It's always a little bit money driven there because the people can't afford to actually invest. You see, Bangalore, there you see, okay, every weekend is playing somebody because the people can afford it. Goa, the best artists have very shitty crowds there. Like when Goa Gill is playing in Goa, it's not a lot of people. And when I played there, it was also always just maximum a couple of hundred if you're lucky. So that's because of the money, because the people can't afford to do what they want. They have to do what the politics tell them. And then everybody who is there wants to have his piece of cake and don't want to share his piece of cake with other people. They really don't want to share the piece of cake. They will do everything to destroy you if you come there. and present something else what possibly could take away from their piece of pie. The thing about producing in front of other people is really to be as relaxed or as in yourself as you would be. It's not even that I'm saying anything. Yeah. When did you play there? I just played. Did you play 3 gigs in all your life? In general, like for me, you're a legend. So I don't know. Are you still doing music? I have to talk to you in private. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you in private soon. Really interesting. You told me, yeah, you have two kids. Hi's Mike there. Are you from India? Have you ever been to India? I think not. I think you're German, right? At Liquid Sky. Oh my god, that was horrible. I tell you why it was horrible, because I had to, of course, fight for my money, and I was sitting in a very expensive house. And this house was a luxury house, luxury home in Goa, and I was fighting for my money. They brought me 10,000 kilometers to Goa, and the home where I was fighting about my money was per day a couple of times what they owed me. And it was ridiculous to fight with the organizers sitting in this luxury home, you know. You know exactly the guys, like, yeah. I was in such crazy situations in my life. Like, what do you think about, like, organizers um, that have guns? I was on a party lately where there was an organizer with a gun. And I'm a very impulsive guy. So, what the fuck is what I think? For me, there's only one person on the party who is able to own a gun without pissing me off. And this is a security, a proper security that is independent. That is independent means that he is maybe paid by the organization, but he will not do anything stupid, you know? But I was on a party and the people from the event had a gun. So that's a really unfair thing. Imagine if you have to ask them for money. You have to ask people with a gun for money. And I fortunately wasn't in the situation because I was taking my money before, but all the other people there had to ask the guys with the gun. So you think they had a lot of balls? Do you think you have a lot of balls asking someone for your money if the person is fully on coke and has a gun? Those are situations which you have to live with if you are doing this like full power as a job. You know, you want to do something good. I have nothing to do with guns. I have nothing to do with criminality. I don't do anything criminal. I am totally legal, like, you know, like registered as an artist. I have a tax number, I have insurance, I have everything. So I'm not a criminal. I'm a music producer, but I'm always forced to get in contact with those people, and it's really weird. And I know some artists that you also know and love, and those people actually dropped out of the scene also because of this. Because they got the feeling that there is more actual laundering going on than psychedelic spirit or anything like that. It was just like about laundering money. And if you don't have anything to do with those illegal things, then you're asking yourself, what am I doing here? It's not really my intention. My intention is to do something beautiful for the people. Then there's sitting this asshole on coke with a gun, and you have to ask him for money. It's really no fun, I tell you. And I'm not the only guy who was seeing stuff like that. And I was lucky because I can be very impulsive, to say things mildly. I can be very impulsive. Means if somebody is pissing me off, the chances are that I'm like getting angry or like reacting impulsively. And I also tend to have a very intimidating body language that I don't really have a lot of control over. Means I can scare people quite easily. So imagine you're scaring a guy with a gun, okay? That's a problem if you are scaring people, basically, with guns. And mm, yeah, it's a mad world. It is indeed. I mean, living in fucking Disneyland, are we not? Trump is our president. Russians are actually crazy cool people. I mean, they're just like really advanced, in my opinion. I never have been there, unfortunately, but I never felt really intimidated by Russians on Goa parties. But yeah, there are in Goa there are a lot of Russians. There have been, at least. Have a good 1K frequency. Thanks for being here. So see you next Sunday, hopefully. It's funny what this one person said before, that there will be like other producers hating about it, and there will be. And I don't really see the reason why, but there will be people hating about even this. So what can I do with this track? Yeah, it's a little bit unorganized what I did until now, but maybe you guys can do something with it. Yeah, I would suggest maybe Archive, something simple to begin with. And yeah, something cheap. I have this thing here, Innovation, but can't really say that I'm happy with it because the software is really fucking around all the time. So one person was asking like what I was doing and if I could show what I was doing in the very beginning, the patch. So first of all, I don't know if I can really replicate it. First of all, turn off the knob. Not. Then. So I was choosing, yeah, I'm used to work with the knobs. I'm always, you know, like doing everything on the synthesizer. This is why you can't see it on the plugin, because I'm actually not using the plugin, I'm using the hardware itself. So I was swapping there and he wanted to, I'm not used to do it here. It's kind of annoying to use this, but okay. And you can't do the same sound as well. You see, now I chose one wavetable. Wait. And I can sweep through. So what I did then was just like a pitch modulation and a SNH clocked. But why is it still? Ah, okay, now there was a third oscillator. Something like that. And then I was just like wildly sweeping through. Ah, I'm again not showing what I'm actually doing. Here, as you can see, I can just change the thing on the knob. So if I'm recording a delay or something on it, so when I'm like doing the patch, I often wildly like turn those knobs. I turn everything, I touch everything. Also this thing with the EQ, what I'm always doing, those transformer-esque sounds. This stuff. I'm doing it by touching the effect section itself. Hey man, I'm so glad that I'm honored that you have been here, and I wish you a beautiful night. And now anything, it's really, you know, I'm just like sitting here, not doing a lot of stuff, and we talk soon. Hopefully, it was an honor that you have been here anyway, Jaffa, and I wish you a beautiful day tomorrow. Sleep well. I was actually going to bed yesterday at 6, so I should be super, super tired. I actually am. So, have a good night, bro. It was really nice. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Yeah. You can do crazy stuff with just a very, very, very little. With very little things, actually, with very little ingredients, you can do a lot of great things. So what I was also using was another thing. Sounds familiar? okay. Confuse this knob with another one. I don't really use a lot of VST delays simply because of the reason, as you can see, I do a lot of stuff on my hardware and there is a delay. And this delay can do stuff like this. Okay, it was a stupid example, but... So this delay can do stuff like this. I'm normally just recording it on top of it, and if not, I'm most of the time using a very simplistic delay. I'm going to show it to you. This one. This is what I'm using. I like this delay. It's very simple and for most of the time it's what I need. Yeah, pretty cool. Actually could use that. It's always cool to use effects and then reverse stuff. So who of you guys wants to have the project? Who's working? Who's actually a producer here? From the people that are left. Cubase doesn't matter. You said that, I think, a couple of times, or maybe it has been other people, have been other people. Okay, I give you the stuff. Yeah, sure, I have stems. I have stems as soon as I put the stems out. Yeah, but do you guys want to do, look, if I give you the stuff, you kind of have to say that it's mine. Do you realize that? Like, you can make a track with it, but you kind of have to say where you have the sounds from. Or something. I think that's the idea. How many people from Germany are here? I guess not much. I have so little support from Germany anyway. Like, relatively little support from Germany. No, actually, I have quite a lot of fans in Germany, but I'm talking about the organizers. You just want them to study. To look at them or to listen to them. How can you just study them? Yeah, I'm gonna give them to you, no problem. Kind of, yeah. That's it. You just love music. That's good. They have to be also like people who are not producers but listeners. Almost 3 hours I'm online now. Originally I thought about 1 hour. Electrolux. Hey oh, so you're from Germany or what? Or was it just a hey ho, random hey ho? Really don't understand how is that fucking Facebook thing. How's it supposed to work? I mean, how should I? Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What's up, dude? What's up, guys? All good? Everything fine? Yeah. I grew myself a little mustache. Oops. Ja, aber du bist, glaube ich, der einzigste Deutsche hier. think there's only one German guy here in the stream. I don't know if you can see. Wait, this is like a little. Can you see it? No, you probably can't see it. Okay, let's be a teddy bear. Whoa. Okay. On Facebook, I'm a teddy bear, just so you know, okay? On Facebook, I'm literally a teddy bear. Not a teddy bear, actually looking quite spooky. Wait, I have to take a fucking photo of that. If you want to see me as Panda Bear, ja, auf jeden einzigste, okay, zwei Deutsche. Okay, super, ich frage mich, ich habe ja die Workshops damals gemacht, ja, wenn ich jetzt nochmal einen Workshop announce, kommen dann Leute oder nicht? Ich meine, ich würde es in Leipzig machen diesmal, aber keine Ahnung, ob ihr auf sowas überhaupt Bock habt oder ob ihr jetzt bloß irgendwelche random Leute seid, die gerade hier zufällig sind. Aber das wäre natürlich auch mal wieder cool, weil das ist ziemlich geil. And talking about the workshops, it's pretty cool to do those workshops. I did two, one in my former beautiful home. Fucking panda. What else can I be? Oh my god, I prefer the panda. And I'm gonna put the panda device here. It's pretty damn cool to do those workshops. It's amazing, actually, to meet with those people and to be together with the other people. Just doing music. I love it. I loved it. I was talking 3 days straight about music. I had one other guy who was also talking and explaining music theory. And it was amazing. But you need people, of course, to do stuff like that. At least 10 people I would need to do a workshop. I think I would get those 10 people. I should announce another workshop. But I'm doing so many things. I'm trying many different things. So, hey guys on Facebook, if you want to join in on YouTube, I mean, it's the end of the stream. I did some music and stuff, but you can still join in if you want. Yeah. The scene is unfortunately very split up. I know so many groups of people that are like kind of for themselves, not really wanting to collaborate or wanting to do something together. Ja, gut, dass Interesse besteht. Also was man eben rechnen muss, sind, sagen wir mal, 300 Euro für ein Wochenende. Das so, damit das irgendwie möglich ist. Und das ist Non-Profit. To do a workshop like this, you need to calculate. If you do it here in Germany and you're really doing it non-profit, kind of non-profit idea, maybe you do a few hundreds or something, you need to take at least 200-300 euros. So then there's the question, how many people are ready to pay that 200-300 euros? Yeah, this is the thing also with the Testrun scene, you know. Everything is so uncertain. People, you know, I also had some people in the workshops, they were just like, they agreed to come and then in the end they changed their minds a little bit. In the end, the workshops were going good, but everything is so fucking uncertain here. In Facebook, I have a fucking, I have, I have a fucking fruit hat or flower fruit hat. It's so fucking weird. Because it's kind of augmented reality. So I see myself with like a fruit hat, and there are fruits falling off my hat. And if I'm turning, the hat is turning with me. It's kind of augmented reality shit. I'm a little mother. Oh my god. Sorry guys. I was getting extracted by that. It's so fucking ridiculous. I'm trying to read the comments from Facebook, but I'm not managing it well. Dude, I'm having a project in that BPM. Just look out for unspectacular spacecraft on SoundCloud. Search it, listen to it. That's my slower approach. Yeah, I have forest tracks. Yes, I do. Okay, what else there? Woo! 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 God damn it. Wait, I'm gonna show you. Here. I don't know. Now it's stuck, but wait a second. Now it's loading. Why is it loading now? New song part. I'm gonna open a list or something somewhere, maybe on Google, and then everybody who is interested can write himself in there. Stuff like this is only possible with people who are backing this shit. So 10 people, then I do the workshop. If there are 10 people, I do it. 10 people who are willing to pay the money, of course, as well. Okay, guys. I'm gonna get some chocolate. Gonna get some chocolate, cashew chocolate. What do you think about that? It was amazing that some people have been here, and please tune in next week. I'm gonna do it again, why not? Munchies, it's something to drink. Hot chocolate, but vegan, without milk. It's really, really, really tasty. I'm gonna tell you what you do. You're gonna take a handful of cashew nuts, and then you take 0.8 liters of water and boil it, and then you put the handful of cashew nuts in a blender, and you add 3 big spoons of cacao and 3 spoons of sugar. Then you blend the shit. It's amazing. It tastes amazing. This is my recipe. I'm just gonna quickly get the chocolate. It's such a high grade of chocolate. So everybody that enjoyed it and thinks that it's nice that I'm sharing my work with you should go to Patreon/Parandroid and check my newly built Patreon, which I just launched right now here in front of you live. I did that really. I'm gonna add the video. I recorded a video where I'm saying basically the same thing, that I'm really grateful for the last 10 years that I was traveling so much and everything, and that I now started this to get a little bit more security, and that I'm hoping for your support. I just made a little YouTube video, and the most important thing is that you guys share it. If you don't have money, just share it. You're gonna help me a lot with it. It's so much chocolate. Still online. I have to remember that I'm still online. That's so dangerous. Thanks, bro. This was the first track that I did under this name. Was a spontaneous thing. Worked one day on it, I think. Then I finished it. But there are more. Thanks for watching, dude. Go to sleep now. Don't feel... I should be terribly tired. I don't know why I'm still awake. Thanks for being here with me, guys. And do the Patreon thing. Share the Patreon thing. That's the most important. Just share it. The same with the EP. If you want to get some music, go to Bandcamp. I'm gonna put in the next days, I'm just gonna put everything on my Bandcamp, you know, guys. I'm just gonna put everything on it. Everything. All my stuff. Look, this is all tracks. 2011, I think, was this. Then this, all projects. Every folder is one project. Then this. And this. That's literally hundreds of projects. I'm not shitting you. Then this. What the fuck? That's really cool. That's already like 42 per month. That's cool. That's a little bit for a start. That's just like a start. Cool. Every single one of you guys who pledged in this short amount of time, I really thank you for this, because every little penny counts here. Thank you guys. And talk to you soon. You will get your stuff. So 5 people pledged 42 euros. That's almost an average $10, not euro, $10 per person. That's amazing. Thank you guys. I mean, compared to other people, that's nothing. Nothing. It's really nothing. And I hope it's just the beginning. Imagine I would have my rent safe and my insurance. Imagine this. I don't know. For me, it would be amazing. For you guys, it's normal to go to work and to get your money safe, but for me, it's something new. Cool. So this seems to be working a little bit. Awesome. Thank you. That's so cool. I'm gonna put up the video there. I'm gonna promote it. Please, guys, also share it. If I only would have something to smoke. Like something good to smoke. I hope in Australia. I hope they have something in Australia. How is it in Australia? Do they smoke? Okay, I wish everybody a wonderful night. I wish everybody a good night. I'm still gonna sit here, kind of meditate about the whole thing. See you guys next Sunday if you want. And if you are one of the person who pledged, one of the 5 Patreons who pledged, then get in contact with me, because or I'm curious to see how it works. Probably I see your email address or something, and I'm gonna get in touch. Yeah, sleep tight. You too, man. Have a good one. Have a good night. I think I'm gonna play some Resident Evil, maybe. Wünsche ich dir auch, Mann. Penn gut. Bernd Künast ist aber auch ein Deutscher. Cool war's. Schön, dass ihr da wart. Mann, bin ich bedeppert. My buddy is really confused about all those places, you know, like now just to have been in Brazil, now I'm here, in a couple of days I'm in Australia. I came to the conclusion that it doesn't matter anymore, you know? It's like, fuck it. Fuck it. Just gonna sleep whenever I sleep and be awake whenever I'm awake. Canary. My father was there. My father was on the Canary. Wait. Kanarische Inseln, ja. Wow, that's so beautiful. That's such a beautiful place. Ah. Seriously? I lived close by. Not close by, but I lived in Morocco. That's so cool, man. I'm gonna pay you a visit if I ever come there. Oops. Cool, dass du mich angeschrieben hast, aber es ist für mich teilweise ein bisschen schwierig, das alles auseinanderzuhalten. Also, ich weiß nicht, wie du da hier hießt oder so, aber... Mm. I'm already live, so you can already go to YouTube, Parandroid, and the stream is working now. I had some problems. Yep, sorry guys. Anyway. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. I'm pretty sure that some people of the people that have been here are people that pledged money. So if you are one of those, big thank you. Really. I don't know how the system works exactly. Probably they take some of that money. That's amazing. Oppa. Is any one of you playing video games? Because I'm a fucking video game nerd. At least since I'm like not together with my ex-girlfriend anymore. Back in the day I didn't have so much time, but now my new girlfriend, she likes video games. Cool, isn't it? That's better. Maybe. I was like, das zählt genauso. Ob du mich unterstützt, indem du Musik von mir kaufst, oder ob du mich unterstützt mit dem Patreon, ist beides toll, dass ihr das macht. Weil ich weiß, wie es ist. Ich meine, in English, the guy said that he didn't pledge on Patreon, but he pledged on Bandcamp, and I told him for me it's absolutely the same. Like wherever you support me, however you support me, it's great, and I'm really really grateful for it. Amazingly grateful for it. Because to be very honest with you, I tell you a secret. I can't do anything else. I mean, I have a lot of different talents and I can do a lot of things really good, but I also have my weak points. So for the most jobs, I'm actually unsuited. I'm not suited because it would be dangerous for the people around me. That sounds weird, right? But it's the truth. So what I'm doing is the best what I can do for the people around me is to do art. This is what I can contribute. Build. I think everybody has something that he can and should give to the humanity. That he should leave when his body decays, you know. And it can be anything. It can be, for example, just somebody who is incredibly nice and is caring about other people. Or it can be somebody who has an ingenious mind and is inventing something which is good for the rest of the people. Or it could be that it's an artist, so he leaves something in that way. Everybody has his purpose and his place, and happiness comes through a wide part from happiness comes exactly through this, through doing what you are supposed to do, and feeling this, feeling that you are in the right place and that you are accepted, that the people appreciate what you do. I think that is what makes people really happy. To be honest to themselves, you know. If you're really 100% honest, can you say to yourself that you love what you do? If the answer is yes, then you're already really rich. Also, one thing that I'm like particularly proud of is that I really started this journey, like this music journey, with nothing. I had nothing. I was a student. I was studying art, so I had nothing, not much possession or anything. I didn't have a synthesizer. I didn't have anything, and my family was not especially rich, so I was on my own. So everything what is around me, every little thing, and sometimes I forget about it, but every little thing around me comes out of my mind. I created it with my mind. Like the money, even the food that I'm sticking into my mouth, it's all funded by my heart and by what I did with music. Every little thing, even this cheap, ugly piece of wood that I call my table, even this, everything around me, all the stuff, all the equipment, is all grounded on my idea and love for the thing, for the art. And that's something I really love. That all this is coming from love. And not, I didn't hurt somebody or anything to get it. So there have been a few Germans and a few Austrians. One guy from Canary Islands, one guy from Denmark, which is actually a fucking legend. Grapes of Wrath was here in the chat. And he was actively participating, as you guys could see. That's fucking cool, you know? This is what I think the scene is missing a lot. People like Jaffa, who don't give a shit about what other people say. And he just approached me and came to me and doesn't care, you know, what music I am doing or something. He just found it interesting what I'm doing. He wrote me because of the tutorials, and now he's apparently following me, and like, it's really cool. I really feel honored to have him even, like, you know, having a look at my stuff, but I'm also feeling honored for each and any single one of you, of course. But it's funny that, you know, I listened on Tits on Mars, his album, when I was a small boy. So it's like kind of a weird feeling, you know, that this guy, it's cool. This is a really cool thing about the Psytrance scene, is that we can do this. That everything is so small and so connected. It's really tiny. The Psytrance scene is a bubble. And it's so disorganized that it can explode any second. Okay, still 5 patrons. So 1/10 of the first goal. I already achieved. Almost 1/10. I think this Patreon thing is an ingenious idea. It's really such a cool idea because it can free artists from the pressure. I mean, I'm doing art as a mode of survival. Isn't it stupid? I should just do it because I love it. Free of the pressure and the urge to survive on it. So you need to make music. And you need to make good music. And if you don't make good music, you die. Welcome to my world. No, I'm joking, of course. It's not that tragic. Wünsche dir auch eine gute Nacht, Gwynplaine. Good night, Gwynplaine. Yeah. 3 hours, 33 minutes and 33 seconds just right now. We are on here. And I was really all day long doing stuff, so yeah. From now on, every Sunday. And I will also stream from Australia, just occasionally. I will just stream. Maybe from the party directly. No, so I'm definitely gonna do the stream again. I'm definitely gonna do it again. And I'm gonna count on you guys. You guys gonna help me with the fucking Patreon thing. So everybody that is interested in another Instinct workshop, please immediately write me an email to bookings@parandroid.net. Do it. I get requests again and again, but I need like 10 people, you know, not like only a few requests. And the real deal is actually the organizing thing. It's actual work to do stuff like this. But I was thinking to do one with Peter together. With him as special guest, basically. And here in the city where I live now, I don't live in Berlin anymore, I live in Leipzig now. And Leipzig is a fucking amazing city. If you don't know it, check it out on Google and have a look at Google Maps. And look at the city and you will see something. It's, if you go into the middle of the map of the city, you will see that there's a green stripe going from north to south through the city. So it's like full of green. It's amazing. So I would do the workshop here if I would do it again, because I found out in those 2 workshops that I did that the next time when I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it where I am. That's really important. Logistically, it's really important. Yes. You don't want to carry around all that stuff. And please also tell your friends who might be interested in the stream as well, so that we can grow. This time we had like, for the most part, we had around like 30 people, sometimes a little bit more. But it's much more easy to do stuff when you have a little bit more people watching, of course. So if you enjoyed it and want to see more of this stuff, then let your friends know that now every Sunday at 6, not at 8, I'm gonna do it at 6 maybe, or 7. There's this stream going on with this weird dude. Yeah, Leipzig is echt der Hammer. It's really, 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 really cool. I came here totally spontaneous. It was like random. I finished with my last relationship and then I was just like, where am I gonna go? And then I decided to go here and it was fucking the best decision ever. It's also one big part of my plan of survival is to live here. Because here I'm paying rent that is affordable. In other places, don't. In the most places in Germany, I couldn't live. The rent would be too expensive. Yeah, cool. Tell your friends, bro. And I hope to see you again one day and we have some nice food together again. You showed me the Chikofte, man. I love Chikofte since you showed it to me. I want it now. I want some Chikofte now. Ugh. I think you can even find some Chikofte here in my hometown. You can find. Barman. Ah, no, I stopped smoking tobacco. No barman. Bachmann. Bach. Bach. Yek doser. Jihad. Punch. Sheesh. Okay, 10 people left. I wish everybody who's left a wonderful night. Oh. Good night, bro. Last cigarette. What's your favorite video game? Have a good night, people. Cool, so there's one guy who's pledging 25 euros. That's amazing. Cool. I might gonna go over to my Twitch and play some Resident Evil. Have a wonderful night, baby. People. I talk to you soon.